The Queen's Hotel, Laxey, Isle of Man. Odin's Brewery, Manx Mild, 3.4%. Hi folks, today I'm in the Queen's Hotel in Laxey Village, which is between Douglas and Ramsey on the east coast. So, Laxey is an old mining town, or village really, and it's famous for a couple of things. It has the largest working water wheel in the world, the Lady Isabella, and it has a diameter of 72 feet. And it also is a hub of a railway network of 3 different railways: the Manx Electric Railway, the Snaefell Mountain Railway and the Laxey Mines Railway. So the Manx Railway runs from Douglas to Ramsey, is 17 mile, and the Snaefell Mountain Railway goes from Laxey Village to the right at the top of Snaefell, which is the highest mountain in the Isle of Man. And from there you can see 7 kingdoms: Kingdoms of England, Ireland, Scotland, Wales, the Isle of Man itself, the Kingdom of Heaven and the Kingdom of the Sea. That's your fact for the day. And also just down the way is the Laxey Mines train, which goes underground through this long tunnel. It's fantastic, that one. So the trains were established in 1890s and they're still going strong today. Some of the oldest electric railways in the world these are, and it's worth a look if you're ever over here. Let's take a look at it now. This is Laxey railway station, and here comes a train to Douglas. Right, I've moved myself down to the beer garden, and behind there is that where one of the trains passes. So this beer garden, some tables up there, and this is just under the cover of the trees. It's lovely and cool down here. It's quite warm today. So, beer. I'll come back to the pub in a minute. But beer at the moment, a lot of craft beers about. There's like peanut butter stouts and strawberry milkshake IPAs, and I'm still learning about beers like that. There's some weird and wonderful ones. But I'm more of a traditional beer man, and I've got good knowledge of that. And one of the beers I've got good knowledge is dark mild, or mild generally. And I brought up on mild. When I brought up in Manchester, I was drinking Joseph Holt mild, John Willie Lee's mild, Thwaites mild, and they're still good now, them pre-miles I've just mentioned. And there's quite a few good miles nowadays. Morehouses, Bathams, Hobsons do good miles as well. So, a mild is a low gravity beer, and it's not very hoppy, it's sessionable, and it's for like the old industrial workers, like the miners and the steel workers. When they finish the shift, they can get a few of these down here and wash the dust down, and not to be drunk to go home to the family, and they can have the tea and have a good evening, you know. But so this is Odin'S Mild. Now Odin's is a brewery just north of here, about 3 or 4 miles up the road, and it's been going a couple of years now, this beer, and it seems to be coming on quite well. And it's an almost black beer, lovely white head, slight aroma, slight chocolate aroma, but because of the low gravity, miles are not noted for massive aromas. So I think it's time for a big slurp. Right. Oh, that's nice. It's solid, smooth, sessionable, slight chocolate, slight roast. Very nice. It's just nice to. I can sit in the beer garden, mate, all day drinking mild. A lot of people think it's a winter beer, but for me, I'm happy with this. In the summer, it's great. No, it's a nice slurp. This, very good mild, and you know, very underrated beer is mild. So if you see it out there, have a go. It's good. I'll just have a little slurp. So this pub, it's established in 1863, so it's quite an old boozer, this, you know. and it's got one bar, one room, the different alcoves in the different areas. It usually has 5 hand pumps on, usually local, sometimes a guest, but they're usually Bush's beer or Odin's beer, and has a lot of TT memorabilia about the old town itself, and it's a good old boozer, and it's got a little beer area up there for sitting out, and it's got a beer garden down here which overlooks the trains. Hopefully one will pass soon. But no. Now, last time I was in here, I was at the bar with my friend Ginger, and in came a polar bear, and he went to the landlord and said to him, he says, can I have a pint of bitter and a packet of cheese and onion crisp? The landlord said, what's with the big paws? And the polar bear said, we've all got these. Anyway, talking of bears, if you go to the supermarket, you'll see like alligator meat and kangaroo meat. If you ever see the bear meat, don't bother. It's too grisly, really is. Oof, don't bother. So, Odin'S Mild. Would I drink that again? Yes. Solid, sessionable, dark, mild. You can have a few of these, whether it's winter or summer. It's alright, good stuff. Queen's Pub, grand old pub. Yes, if you're ever in Laxey, if you're ever from across or doing a bit of a tour on the trains, pop into the Queen's. It's a really grand old pub, and it's worth going to. So, for now folks, thanks for watching, and if you're not subscribed, it'd be great if you did, but if you don't, keep slurping. For now, cheers. Right, so this is inside the Queen's. Got the telly, darts, pool table, lots of TT memorabilia. And we've got the bar here, lovely long bar. Today's beers are from Bush's and Odin's, 2 local breweries. There we go. A nice coal fire there for the winter. Good booze of this. Lots of TT stuff.